Yo, what's good YouTube and TikTok? I hope y'all been enjoying the videos lately. I've been working, I've been trying to grind, I've been trying to get a lot of stuff going. But today I want to talk about the 5 best businesses that you should have starting off as a new player or even as a player that's been playing for a while. These are the 5 best businesses to actually go and buy and start out. The first one is the agency. Oh, and by the way, the short version is gonna be on my TikTok True Gamer channel. So if y'all want to go check out the short version, y'all can go check that one out. This is the long version. Let's go ahead and get straight into it, y'all. Right now we got the agency, and the potential of the earnings on here are usually $1 million. They got an event that's going on right now, but you could earn up to $1 million, or actually, matter of fact, I'll say over $1 million. And all you basically gotta do is that if you starting off as like a brand new player and stuff like that, you're gonna have 13 missions instead of 11 missions, because in each VIP contract there's 3 missions on every single one of them. So that's like pretty much basically 9 missions, but there's 2 more extra missions left that you gotta go and help out Dr. Dre and stuff like that. And that's if you're like, if you got this, like if you already done like these 2 missions right here, yeah, then you could just keep on doing this every single time on repeat and get $1 million every single time. And it usually takes about, I want to say about 40 minutes to an hour, depending on how quickly you can get it done. Yeah, so it basically really depends on you, and you don't really need nobody to do this with you. You could do it pretty much basically on your own. And then it got security contracts too. So let's just say if you just don't feel like doing anything, you could do the security contracts where you go and assassinate somebody, and that's just one mission, and you get 45,000 if you do it with the bonus on it. As long as you do it with the bonus on it, you get 45,000. And then usually the other contract missions are like 30,000 to like 32,000. I'm gonna show you it right now for a real quick purpose, and see, like, the payment right now is doubled, but the only reason why it's doubled is because there's an event that's going on right now. But you can see off of that alone, like off of the doing the VIP, doing pretty much basically the agency missions and stuff like that, my total earnings is $80 million. And that's gonna go up even more. That's gonna turn into 100 million before the event is done. But yeah, you just do these missions, but they're usually like, if there's no event going on, there'll be like 30,000, 32,000 is the max. And then you also got a passive income that comes in too as well. So if you do the security contract missions, your wall safe ends up actually building up money, and it could build up to $100,000. Now let's go ahead and check out the second one, y'all. Let's get it. Alright, business number 2, y'all. This will be the motorcycle club. The motorcycle club, you could literally fix a motorcycle bike like this right here. You could fix this up in your garage right here, and then what it'll do is that all you got to do is pay $10,000, but you get reimbursed that money back. And every time you fix one of these, that's $50,000. So if you fix like 2 a day or something like that, that's literally $100,000. And then also another thing is that you got a bar that can also make you passive income too, but you have to do a mission to go and steal some beers and stuff like that. And the potential earning could be like $100,000 to $250,000. I honestly really don't know, because I haven't really thought about coming up here and actually trying to do it. So I don't know how much money, but I know for a fact that like you could make really good money off of doing that mission alone, and all you basically doing is one mission at a time and just stocking it up. And then another thing is that in order to get more businesses, you have to own this business to own 5 more businesses, which is pretty much basically all these businesses right here: forgery, weed, cash, all this stuff. And then once you get all that, that's 5 extra businesses that you can end up running as well too, and those don't pay cheap as well. Those are like, the max potential is $100,000 to like $300,000 or more. I'll say about 300,000 to maybe 400. But also right here is where you can access other missions as well too. So you could do other missions too as well. And these are like, I want to say like 30 to like 50,000. I think I really don't know. But like, cause I really don't do the missions on here and stuff like that. I mainly like do pretty much basically everything else. But I'll definitely say that this is definitely one of the businesses that you should buy, and there's gonna be a reason why, and I'm gonna tell you that in the 3rd business. Alright y'all, we in the nightclub. This is the 3rd business, and the reason why I say the 2nd business is worth buying is because it helps out the 3rd best business in the game, which is the nightclub. The nightclub to me is the 3rd best business, and the reason why is because it has a really high earning potential. As you can see, my total earnings is $58 million. And as you can also see, I got $895,000, and I don't even have the total stock in yet. If I had the total stock in, then I could go and sell for like over $1 million. Over $1 million. And then the reason why you want that 2nd business, which is the motorcycle club business, the clubhouse, is because you can also like do you need that because for example, forged documents. In order to get the forged documents into your nightclub and stuff like that, you need a forged document business. And the only way you could buy the forged document business is if you go and get the clubhouse business. You have to go and get that. So they're basically intertwined. They're making money and working with each other. And it's not just only that forged business alone. You got the weed business. You got the cash creation business. You got the pharmacy business. The pharmaceutical. That's pretty much what it's called. Pharmaceutical research business. And you got all those. So as long as you keep those up, then you're going to end up earning more and more higher money to be able to get to $1 million more quickly. And then to top it all off, you got a wall safe that you can earn $250,000 every single time you fill it up. And you could get that like 3 or 4 times a day, depending on how the popularity of your club is. Don't be like me and have your stuff at 0. As you can see, my popularity is at 0%. Always have it to at 90, 95, or 100% to guarantee that you fill up your wall safe more quickly. And then it also got missions as well too, to where you can fill up your stocks more quickly. So the more quickly you fill all those up, the better. And same thing with the clubhouse as well too. The clubhouse, it also got its own missions too, but I really don't do those missions because they don't really pay that good. But that's why I say the clubhouse and then get your nightclub. Get the clubhouse first, then get the nightclub so you go fully benefit from the nightclub. Let's go ahead and get straight into the 4th business, y'all. Let's get it. Alright, y'all. The 4th best business to buy is the auto shop. Make sure y'all definitely buy the auto shop. I believe it's completely worth it. But I forgot to also mention as well too the time that it takes to do those missions in the nightclub. And then you also get $10,000 every single time that you go and either kick somebody out your club, or you end up dropping off a VIP And the missions that you usually would do on there, it takes about 20 to 30 minutes. Alright, back to the auto shop. The fourth best business to buy is the auto shop. And the reason why I say the auto shop is because you gonna always have two cars that's going to come in, and you fix it up for customers. When you fix it up for customers and stuff like that, like, all you gotta do is have your workers literally deliver it to you. You don't have to deliver it yourself unless if you want to, but you'll have to pay like $25,000 to like $50,000 each for each car, depending on what type of car that you fix. But you get reimbursed back that money and some. The potential can go up to over $100,000 guaranteed. And then also you could have like 3 missions that you got to do. As you can see, the top one alone is $300,000. That's the payment for that. And you can see the total earnings that I had earned is $5,672,000 out of my auto shop. And I don't even really come to the auto shop, so it's like you basically making passive income as long as you like fix up the cars and let the workers handle it. But you could do this mission right here alone and get $300,000. Each mission has 3 missions. They have 3 missions, and basically it's 2 missions and a finale. That's it. And each of these takes like 30 to 40 minutes. 30 to 40 minutes, depending on how quickly you could get it done. And if you keep on going. And then it also got like, say you run out of snacks and stuff like that, boom, you get free snacks. You could do that in the agency as well too. But definitely buy this. It is worth it. And the potential of the earnings can take you from you could get $400,000 within an hour. $400,000. And then within an hour and like some change and stuff like that, you could end up getting the potential earnings to $500,000 to $600,000 if you end up doing all of them. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and do these 3 honorable mentions, and then I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all the last best business to own. All right, y'all, honorable mention number 1 will have to be the garment. Like, I hope I'm saying this right, but the Garment Factory. The Garment Factory is also another passive passive business that you could end up earning $100,000 a day or more. And then also another thing that you can do as well too is you could do missions and stuff like that. There's like four categories, and then like after those 4 categories, like, yeah, you could earn really good money. Like, for example, this one, like each of those 4 categories, it switches. I don't know when, or depending on what day, I don't know when or how, but it could switch. Like this one for me right here is $306,000, but you could be doing this same one and it's probably not even worth $300 and some thousand, but you actually do have something of a mission that's worth $300,000. And I also believe as well too that each time you do one of these, you got 3 setups that you got to complete, and then you got the finale. But the thing is that these don't take that long at all. Like I'll give it about like another 30 to 45 minutes. 30 to 45 minutes, because one of these missions, like just example off of this alone. This mission, you just go to the airport, get a helicopter, and take it. That's it. And then for this one, all you gotta do is just take a picture of somebody and leave the area. Like you go and get the drone from a different spot, go to where he's at, take a picture of him, and then leave. That's it. And then for this one, you just get EMP charges. That's literally it. It don't really take you that long at all, but these are just an examples. It'll take you like 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how quickly you could get this done. Some people it might take an hour, but it's still, you still all in all are getting paid a good amount of money every single time you do this. And every single time you do this, your vault upstairs actually does fill up more faster, and you don't even have to come to this business. You can actually go to your phone and get to the business itself on your phone. So you could be out in the world and just be like, oh hey, I feel like doing one of these missions, and you could do it. Oh yeah, and the potential earnings of that is like 400,000 every single time. I think it resets itself every like hour or two. It resets itself every hour or two. The potential earnings is 400,000, or 400,000. And the reason why that's an honorable mention is because of the fact is that it takes a little while. It depending on the person, it could take a little while to get those done, and you're not gonna be able to earn $300,000 every single time. Like, you're gonna have to wait a little bit to earn that much amount of money. Alright y'all, honorable mention number 2 will have to be the CEO building. The reason why I say it's the CEO building, because of the fact is that you could own up to like, I believe 6 businesses. One could be a vehicle business. The other 5 could be like other businesses as well too. I would show you, but it says I have to do CEO in the motorcycle club. Matter of fact, I'll show you real quick. Alright y'all, as y'all can see, I own one of the warehouses is at 15%. But you have, the only thing that really sucks about stealing the vehicles is that if you do any type of damage to the vehicles, this is why it's an honorable mention. If you do any type of damage to the vehicles, it's going to cost you money. It's going to cost you money. The money is going to come out your pocket. Even when you get it, and bring it to your vehicle warehouse, it's going to cost you money. Even when you go and drop it off, if you do any type of damage, it's going to cost you money. And then you got special vehicle work missions as well too. And then as you can see, you could own up to 5 businesses. It's large or small, you could earn a lot. And as you can see, the total earnings is 240,000. I really don't do this as much because it actually does take a little while to get done, because you have to steal a lot of crates. So I don't really be fully worried about this. But yeah, this is another good business to have if you want to go and just steal some crates and stuff like that. And it honestly really doesn't take that long. It takes about like 20-25 minutes to go and steal a crate, depending on how many crates it has, and depending on how many people you got helping you as well too. Alright y'all, let's go ahead and go to the honorable mention number 3, which is the last honorable mention. Let's get it. Alright y'all, this is the last and the third honorable mention of one of the businesses that I believe that you should buy, and that's the salvage yard. And the reason why I say y'all should go and buy the salvage yard, because there's a lot of ways that you could get paid on here too as well, and that's pretty much like stealing cars. The only reason why this is in the honorable mention is because of the fact is that the prices are high when you stealing these cars. Like for example, this one, you're almost about to get $270,000. This one, $350,000 and $400,000 when you sell them at max sale value and you don't crash them. And the thing about this is that you're not gonna have no cars chasing after you. You just go and deliver the cars. If you crash, hey, that's on you. You'll lose value in those cars, but as long as you're not crashing, you'll get the exact amount of money that you see on right here on this alone. And then another thing is that it's got a safe as well too. The safe, it could go up to $250,000 as long as you're filling it up. Like, it goes to $250,000. It's passive income. But if you want to fill it up even faster, then you want to do tow truck missions. In the tow truck missions, it don't really take that long. It takes you about 10 to 15 minutes because you're just going to get a car, pick it up, and bring it back to your salvage yard. That's all you're basically doing. And for those cars that you're stealing right there, each car takes about at least 30 minutes to an hour, depending on which type of mission that you do. Depending on which type of mission that you do, it'll take about 30 minutes to an hour, and also depends on how long you do as well too. But yeah, for the tow truck, once you bring those cars back that you end up tow trucking, like they'll salvage, like your workers will salvage the parts, and then you get paid for those parts, and usually it'll be like $30,000 to $35,000 each. And you'll also pretty much basically make your safe gain even more money more quickly, so you'll get $250,000 even more faster. And another thing that sucks is that you only could get 2 cars at a time. You cannot get no more than that. And there's also a cooldown time too. Even when stealing the cars, there's a cooldown time. You have to wait. But definitely buy this business. It's worth it. And usually they'll also like, if GTA feeling generous, they'll give you a free car too. They'll give all the players a free car to be able to use and drive. Alright, y'all, on to the last business that I feel like everybody should also have as well too. Alright, y'all, this is the last and final business that I believe everybody should own, and that's the bounty hunter business. The bounty hunter business is a really great business. It don't really cost that much to start off, and then pretty much all you got, like, there's plenty of ways to, like, I say there's like 3 ways to earn money. Matter of fact, 2 ways. It's 2 ways to earn money, and you send your guys to work. They go and do the work for you, and then they'll put the money that they earn into your bank, like into your safe, which your safe can go up to $100,000. So the more you come back and the more you send them on stuff, the more quickly you'll get your money. And then another thing is that you can also go and get the bounties. And like, for example, Cleo Song, she's worth $120,000. You always get these red bounties like every single day, and it's always gonna be worth over $100,000. It's always gonna be worth over $100,000, guaranteed. And they always have something that you gotta get as in like an extra item too, to be able to get extra cash as well. And you end up getting like $5,000 extra. So for example, her bounty is $122,000, but if I go and get the extra little product that's in this mission, I'll get $127,000. And you only got to do this like 1 time. Each person is 1 time. So you don't do no 2 missions, no 3 missions, none of that. You do only 1 mission, and that's going to get them and bringing them back to your spot. And the potential earning could be literally $300,000. $300,000 could be the potential, because you're getting this person's worth $100,000. You got your safe that's worth $100,000 as well too. And these 3 people all together are worth $100,000 or and more. It's worth $100,000 and more. So you have the potential to get up $300,000 and plus. But that's all for the businesses, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope this really helps y'all out, and if it did, make sure y'all leave a like and stuff like that. I plan on getting to a 5,000 subscribers. But I really do hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope this really helped y'all out. Make sure y'all give it a like. The short version will be on my TikTok if y'all want to go and see it on my TikTok, y'all. Until then, I hope to see y'all in the comments. I'm gonna definitely be down there checking it out. Y'all have a good one. Stay safe and stay blessed, y'all. Peace.